We are still reeling from the energy shifts from March and April, only to begin May with Pluto stationing retrograde, Scorpio lunar eclipse, and Mercury stationing direct. What you need to know for your May horoscope. Hi, I'm Patricia Tate with willowgracemystic.com, and this is your astrology forecast for May 2023. Capricorn and Capricorn rising. So on May 1st, Pluto stations retrograde in Aquarius. And for you, this is in your second house. The second house for you is your cash, your property, your self-worth. It's things that you value. Now let's talk about Pluto. Pluto is a powerful and it's a transformative planet that's associated with deep psychological changes, transformation, regeneration, and Aquarius is the sign of innovation and progress and individuality. So since it's retrograde, this is introspection and reflection on your own personal growth and your own transformation. This is you confronting deep-seated fears and your own insecurities in order for you to overcome them and move forward with in your second house of my self-worth. What do I own? My cash, my property. On May 5th, you have a lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio in your 11th house of friends, social circles, and networks. Now, that house and your 5th house of fun, joy, children, what brings pleasure to you, has gone through a major upheaval, a major change over the last year and a half because of the nodes. The north node is the direction in which you're going, and your south node is what you are releasing. And you've had Uranus mixed up there, making quick, hard, and fast changes. So with this lunar eclipse, let's talk about Scorpio. Scorpio is known for its intensity, its passion, its transformative power. It's like a magnet, either draws in or repels. And lunar eclipses, they bring about significant changes and endings in our lives, particularly in the areas of emotions, relationships, and personal growth. This is in your house of the friends that you run around with, the social circles that you are with. This is also your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations. And so the moon representing your emotions, your inner world, and your unconscious desires, this is what you have buried, these emotions and your desires, and it brings them to the surface, leading to these powerful insights and realizations. So since Scorpio is associated with these themes of power, control, and intensity, you may see these huge shifts or changes that bring about sudden endings or changes in relationships, immediately bringing people, places, and things in or out of your life because of these new realizations. So moving forward on the 7th, Venus enters the watery sign of Cancer. Now, I like this. Venus is the planet that governs love, relationship, beauty, pleasure, and Cancer. Cancer is sensitive, emotional, and governs home, family. This is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships and your clients and your one-on-one. This is a beautiful combination for you to really connect with a significant other or with clients or with a best friend. And then moving forward to the 14th, Mercury, the planet of communication, travel, and technology, is now moving direct. Now, Mercury has been retrograde. Remember that this part of your life has been the one that's been getting worked over for the last year and a half with what brings you joy, your children, art, your creativity. And so Mercury had you going back over with miscommunication with people. This could be with your children or with your creative pursuits. This could be with travel. It could be definitely with writing or email or phone or text. And so this area of your life, this is now cleaning it up and saying, we're going to remove more people, places, and things. We are going to streamline this. You cannot move forward with all of this. We have to have less. Less is more, and it's less baggage. So moving forward with this, you're now able to focus on more practical matters. You're going to be better at managing your resources, budgeting, investing, focusing on your children, focusing on your creative pursuits. 2 days later, on the 16th, we have Jupiter. I love this. Amazing energy. Jupiter's now going to join the stellium in your 5th house. Jupiter is going to be in Taurus for the rest of the year. You have done the work. This is a huge deal. This is going to put the expansive energy on this area of your life to now that you've thinned the herd, you've got your focus. It's going to give you grounding, stability, security, and confidence in this house of you with your children or you with your creative pursuits. And so since Jupiter's the planet of expansion, abundance, good fortune, we combine these energies and it leads to an increase in your financial prosperity, your opportunities for growth in the material realm. So during this period, it's a really good time for you to be focusing on building and expanding your material resources and your networks that you've made with progress with your creative pursuits, things that you want to do, and investing your long-term assets and finding ways to increase your financial security. 2 days later, on the 19th, you're going to get a new moon in the same house. Amazing opportunity because new moons, they're fresh starts and clean slates. Taurus is ruled by Venus, which represents beauty, pleasure, and abundance. So now take your focus and put it on creating stability and security with building a foundation with these goals and these aspirations in order to move forward with. It's a great time for you to set these intentions for financial stability, physical well-being, building these lasting relationships. Taurus is associated with pleasure and an indulgence, so it's a good time to focus on your own self-care and focus on things that bring joy to you, your creative pursuits, your personal goals. This is the house of joy and pleasure. This could be with a partner or with creative pursuits. Then on the 20th, the very next day, we have Mars entering Leo. This is in your 8th house. This is a connection of you signing contracts. This is your house of shared resources. It's taxes, it's wills, it's money that comes into you, it's contracts that you've signed with other people. And so with this, it's a burst of this fiery energy and passion that represents creativity and leadership and expression of this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is where your focus is supposed to be. Mars is taking action and leadership and assertiveness and drive and for your creative expression, for you to have these goals and these desires and have these contracts with somebody else in order to make money with. And the very next day on the 21st, the sun enters Gemini. The sun is you. Now, in the sign of Gemini, Gemini represents communication, learning, and intellect. It's moving into your 6th house of your service to others, your mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being, and pets are here also. So how do you find a balance between work and home? This is you focusing on communication. It's your intellectual pursuits. At this time, you may find yourself sharing your thoughts and your ideas with others that you network with, others that you volunteer with. You may engage in activities that involve writing or speaking or networking with others. This is the house of you in the outside world. So where are you going to take these creative pursuits? Where are you going to take these projects that you've started? So I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. To hear updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.